Okay, everybody, I'm here back in Asuka City. I tried to get some more charisma and battle those tamers, but they all just seem to want to Digimon battle me and do nothing else afterwards. They don't want to card battle me, so I don't know what the hell is going on. But there's 5 of them, and I'll tell you their locations. There's one in the Wire Forest entrance. There's another one in the Kicking Forest. There's one in the Tranquil Swamp in South Sector. One in the Mirage Tower, and one that we saw in the Kulon Pit. All of them are in Asuka. But for now, we're going to skip to the endgame sequence again. I don't want to go in the logger room, I want to go in the lab. Now, when I started this bonus footage, I said I was going to go more into detail about something later. Well, you've probably already seen it, okay? Renamon is level 97. My initial plan was to unlock the chart for everybody. After about 2 hours, it was taking way too long. So I'm like, alright, I'm getting nowhere, I'll just do it for one particular person. Well, that turned into Renamon exclusively only, and the reason I chose Renamon is, number one, she had the most unlocked in the chart at the time, so she was going to be the fastest one to do it. Number 2, because she unlocks things earlier than some other people, namely Monmon. None of her Digivolutions that are required are any level above the, required prerequisite, so there's no, wasted skill points used on anybody. Number 3, her stats were the most even, because obviously we can train, speed and strength easily, and her wisdom and spirit raise high naturally, and obviously training on top of that. Number 4, none of her tolerances, besides that little bit of dark, actually needed to be raised so I could spend it more and everything else. Namely, fire and machine. You'll notice her machine tolerance and her fire tolerance are way up there. There's a specific reason I did that. No, it's not because she's a wussy at machines, it's because while the other tolerances actually can decrease your other primary stat, fire tolerance actually doesn't decrease anything. It also increases your MP, and the same goes for machine tolerance, which increases your maximum HP. So that's why I could have used chips to get that higher, but I'm like, I'm not gonna play that game and abuse that. So this is her current equipment. My current Digivolutions, although one of them is gonna be ditched. So yeah, pretty insane stats, huh? None of the real tolerances are really going to matter so much. Like I said, it's more for the thing. Oh, by the way, I should mention now, her speed will not go any higher. If you try to train, it does nothing. If you try to use speed chips, it says it can't go any higher. So her base speed does not go any higher. That's not to say her Digivolutions can't go any higher, as you can see, but hers itself cannot. I found Charisma. It will continue to let you use Charisma chips over $9.99. I don't know if it stacks over that and just doesn't show it, or it just doesn't, actually max out. The same with Attack. I'm not sure how that works, because obviously, even though I have $9.99 Attack on her Rookie, obviously her Digivolutions, namely specific ones, are stronger than that. So I don't know if it actually goes above that and you can't see it because it only shows 3 digits, or if each Digivolution has the sort of multiplier or something like that, that goes on top of that. I have no idea. I don't think anyone who actually is an expert on this game actually knows for sure. All I know, it's either one or the other, if not both. There's definitely something going on where it's not limited just to the shown attack power. It's, like I said, it's either goes higher than that, you can't see it, or there's a multiplier attached to that for each specific Digivolution. So let's look at her Digivolve chart, and what I'm going to do is, if you have not already, turn on your annotations, because I am going to post, well, you'll see it by now, but the prerequisites will be posted and pointed in the annotations, so if you want to know, you better look, turn it back on. So this screen is going to be, paused on certain places for a little bit. Actually, I'll put the names and everything up too. While I'm doing this, I want to thank everybody for their support with this LP. I kind of did it out of the blue because obviously I got a craving to do it all of a sudden, because I haven't played this game, and I don't think I ever actually finished it, well, until now. So yeah, I mean, it's been a heck of a ride, and I've done pretty much as I can in this game. At least as far as I know. I have checked out, you know, after you turn the people in Amaterasu back from the Oink mod, there's nothing really you can do with them. They're all just, you know, regular people. I mean, you may be able to card battle or battle a few. I haven't found any, but it's certainly, like, you don't get anything, like, good for it. Or, like, nothing, like, really missable for it. Reinforced for combat. Yeah, they have like 3 different forms of friggin' Imperial Dramon in here, but no, they can't have like Gallantmon Crimson mode or any shit like that. And I'm sorry, I did these 3 backwards. My honest mode in this game is actually pretty good. I mean, for an ultimate, considering how many megas are in this game, it's not really that bad. Malomyonis spawn is pretty good. Beelzemon is the god. He's the one I'm going to be using. Even though I unlocked him earlier than this. Well, than completing the chart. I have no idea why Seraphimon appears black in that picture. I have not a damn clue, because he's certainly not in the game, because I have used him on Patamon before. Typo there. Now, half of these I haven't even, like, specifically the partner exclusive, well, not exclusive, but the partner specific megas. Obviously I haven't really got above level 1, so I have no idea what the crap they're capable of. Like, especially like Kumamon, who I've never used before. Well, except for that cheating, but I never actually used him in battle at all. Yeah, that's a nice description. Thank you for stating the obvious. Yeah, there's a couple of DNA Digivolves in this game that I never really showed off. Obviously, if you really do have Metal Garurumon and Greymon, yeah, you can actually, you know, DNA to Omnimon. And there's a couple others you can do too, and some of them have more than one combination to get to that. So there is my chart there. That chart is specific to Renamon. So on other partners, some of their prerequisites are going to be different, but generally the same pattern. Actually, I'm going to go to the Master Room. The same pattern follows. Like you're always going to get Sakuyamon from Talmon and, you know, stuff like that. It's just a matter of what order you unlock the champion levels in, and pretty much they all flow from that. Like, you know, Xvmon is always going to come from Stingmon and Xvmon, and, you know, Imperial Dramon is always going to come off Pile Dramon, you know, things like that. So a lot of the charts have things in common. Like I said, it's just the actual order of the champions that is what really makes most of the difference. So, if I didn't make it, I don't know if I said it at the beginning of the video, but basically the part in the game I'm at now that I've been spending is after turning everyone back, but before returning here, because this is what starts the endgame sequence. I'm actually not obviously going to do all this again. What I'm going to do, I love how they didn't just cut to that, is go right to the Lord Megadeth fight. Yeah, and kick the shit out of him. Let me move. And by the way, I should have mentioned this when I was showing off my charts a minute ago. Renamon is actually leveled 97 naturally. I think maybe she was 96 when I first, you know, started this, but I mean, seriously, since I started in like the low 50s, this is what it takes to unlock everything on the chart. I'm serious, man. And actually, what I want to do is I want to go back to the lab real quick, because it's something I wanted to do but didn't. I thought about it, but no, I don't want to switch Digivolve. I want to Digivolve chart. Grand Coagulon I have for Impact Rush, specifically. It's a nice, awesome 3-hit, attack, which is beautiful. It certainly helped my, training go a lot faster because it one-hit everything. Where is the one I want? Where the hell are you? There we go. Oh, you keep the load attacks. Basically, I just want to keep that for, I'm gonna turn off some of these loads. I just want them for the Mega Heal, that's all. I do have Ultra Charges, but Amaterasu and go through all the maze and all that other bullcrap, and I will meet you back at the Lord Megadeth fight, because, you know, the last two fights kind of are back-to-back, so it wouldn't really be, you know, finishing the game part, you know, one last hurrah in the game if I didn't show both, so we're gonna kick the living shit out of him, and you'll see. Until next time, guys.